the idea of time and knowledge, or harnessing the intellectual capacity of the Jamaat, has been on Hazrat Imam's agenda for more than 60 years. It's since 1957, Hazrat Imam has been wanting to find a way to harness that intellectual capacity. And I tell members of the Jamaat that if you go back to 1960, there are public representations of him in New Mexico, Los Alamos, New Mexico, where he was talking to experts in their field on radioisotopes, on oncology. These were all technologies way into the future. I mean, this is 30, 40, 50 years ahead. And he was looking at that time to be able to dialogue with them. And he himself had to do it because there was no capacity to be able to deploy to those kinds of endeavors. 50 years later, we have, fortunately, members of the Jamaat who have that capacity. For him, it is critically important. It allows what would normally take us 10 or 20 or 30 years, or even 50 years, to accelerate the whole agenda of being able to do what we need to do to improve quality of life. For him, it is, without question, one of the most valued strategies and endeavors that he associates with, which is why he spoke about it in the Canadian Parliament, which is why he's spoken about it in public to heads of government and talked about this. And in fact, I've had heads of government and others talk to me afterwards and say, please explain a little bit more. What is this notion His Highness is so excited about? And is it something that we can actually do in our country? Is this something we can, when we're talking about voluntary service and we're trying to promote this idea, can we use this model of time and knowledge that His Highness has established? And I tell them, well, there are some aspects of it that you can probably apply, but not all aspects, because there is certainly something when you gift this from an individual to his Imam that carries something more than just the intellect. It carries the emotion of the heart, and that is an unidentifiable quality that you can't measure.